This is Coach Lather with Teach Yourself Soccer. During my coaching career, I've had the privilege of coaching USA World Cup and Olympic teams, the two professional teams in Southern California. That's the California Surf, California Sunshine, UC Irvine Division I, NCAA, Santa Ana Junior College, Corona Del Mar High School, and club teams. I've enjoyed every minute of it. Our new DVD, Teach Yourself Soccer, has 20 great moves for all ages. If you are a coach and you want to teach one of our moves during a session, here's how to do it. Mark the field out the way you want to finish. Now set up your grids with cones marking the last grid to the first grid used. That way, when you finish one drill, you can lift your cones away and you should be already marked for your second drill, and so on. Start your practice with an activated warm-up, which is a series of on-the-spot exercises to loosen up your muscles. First of all, you could start with high knees. Then follow up with high ankles. Keep it going. Do some wide high knees. Follow up with inside outs. Then outside ins. Feels good? Now we're ready to do something a little more strenuous. Let's try a moving warm-up. Make a grid about 20 by 30. Go the 30-yard length. This is without a ball. Run, bring your knees up, touch your heels with the back of your hands, and jog 30 yards. Come back again the same way, 30 yards. Now we turn sideways and do the karaoke. Once up, once back. Now we do one-leg jumps. High in the air, stretch that arm up. High with the other arm, stretch it up. Then we jog a little backwards. Then we come back again a little backwards. And the last thing we do is just a very medium sprint, just nice and easy, up and back down, and then we're ready for a good stretch. How about that for a warm-up? For this stretch, let's stretch the hands straight up in the air, keep the back straight, hands out, stretch right down to the ground, keep your legs straight, touch the ground, hold the stretch for at least 20 seconds, feel those hamstrings. Good. Right leg down, bent below your body. Left leg straight out as far as you can go. Hold the stretch. Stretch right down to the ankle. If you can't reach the ankle, you can try the knee. Hold the stretch. Come up slowly. Now do the alternative leg. Right leg, toe pointed up. Hold the leg straight. Touch the ankle, hold it, and come back up. Now let's go in a push-up position. Put the right leg over the left leg and push the left ankle down. Hold the leg straight, hold that stretch. There you have it. That's good for the calf muscles and the Achilles tendon. Now switch legs and do it to the other side. This is called the pigeon stretch. Two hands in the ground. Put your right leg straight out. Sit on your left ankle and stretch. Hold that stretch. See how much grass you can pick up. Hold the stretch. Now slowly up. From this position, bring your right ankle up and grab it with your hand. Pull it towards you. Feel the quadriceps. Tighten, hold the stretch, hold it, and let loose. Now switch legs and do it to the other side. Take your right ankle and put it in front of your left knee. Interlock your hands around your left knee. Now pull your knee towards your chest. This is a great stretch for your hip flexor. Repeat the same process on the other leg. After our stretch, we can now go to our technical warm-up. Next is a technique warm-up, a great session to start the practice. Make your grid 20 by 30 yards. Make sure your players have a ball each. First, have them walk the ball from one end of the 30-yard length grid and back again. Follow this with inside-outside, up and down the grid. Then the big toe, little toe exercise. Follow these with plyometrics number 1, 2, 6, and 8, as shown on our DVD. Feel those calves burn. We are now ready to teach you how to use the outside step over in a game. Show the move under game conditions. First, we see the forward back to the goal, receiving the ball marked by an opponent. With a quick outside step over, the forward loses the opponent and has a shot for goal. Same move can switch the direction of play and catch the defense off balance. We can now go to the fundamental stage of our teaching. This stage is without pressure of an opponent. Here you want to explain the move in detail before you start practicing. First of all, step over the ball and plant your takeaway foot next to the ball. Next, bring your other foot around for balance and do a quick takeaway in a different direction. Coach, you can correct individuals at this stage. Next, each player is inside the grid with a ball each. Each player will do the move slowly and in 3 parts. Now the players can dribble around each other until the coach shouts move. And the players execute the outside step over with a quick takeaway. Those players who bump into each other sprint around the grid and back in again. Allow approximately 20 minutes or less for this. We are now ready to go to the game-related stage with pressure of an opponent. Still using a 20 by 20 yard grid, we now have 4 goals at right angles to each other. Players are divided into groups and placed behind each small goal. Game starts with a player playing the ball across the grid to another player, who receives the ball and challenges that player with the outside step over, changes of direction, and dribbles through to the goal. Players continue making turns at dribbling and executing the moves. Our last session before the big game is our game condition stage. All other cones and markers inside the field should be lifted now. Our playing field now has 2 small goals at each end. Play a 7v7 game. If you have an odd player, play this player on both sides, giving the team with the ball an advantage. Or if you have a goalkeeper, let the goalkeeper play on the team that has the ball and use his hands. The condition in the game is your team must do an outside step over to score or change direction before a shot. Simple? Let's try it. 20 minutes or less. Next, change the 2 goals to a regular goal in the middle of each goal line and enjoy. Coach can now ask the players to do an outside step over and shoot for goal. Now it's time to play the game. Lift all conditions. Compliment those players who execute the move, even if it is not perfect. You must play the game at least 20 minutes. I hope you have enjoyed our training session on the outside step over. If you need a copy of our DVD, go to our website, teachyourselfsoccer.com. Don't forget to enter my promo code, DLSOC5. Save yourself money. See you on the field.